Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a beat that I made on FL Studio Mobile. So let's go. As you can see, I've made a progression for bright preset which you can find easily on FL Studio Mobile. It sounds something like this. Then I've did some change in settings of the Super Saw module, as you can see. Um, and even I added reverb on this. Then I added an intro flute section, which sounds like something like this. Then I made another flute progression which plays in the actual main beat. Actually, I forgotten to add the clip, but I added reverb and I think compressor on the uh, flute. Also, I have added EQ where I have boosted the mids, and of every instrument I've cutted the low shelf like 60 hertz up to 60 hertz or 70 80 hertz of all instruments which I've used in this beat. And then this is the mini synth, of which, as you can see, all the presets that I've used like equalizer, compressor, reverb, etc., etc. You can see all the settings, and this is one of the most vital part of this whole beat. And the melody goes something like this. I have used a grand piano to add a little bit of flair. It's just playing one note, as you can see. And here is the setting and preset for the grand piano, as you can see. Then I added a string, but this time it's only playing one note but affecting the beat way harder. There is the preset for the string, as you can see, and it sounds something like this. Then I added a lead which was complementing the string. This added a unique flair to the beat. First the string played and then the lead. This is the setting and the preset that I used for the lead. And it sounds something like this. Until now, only the bright Super Saw keyboard and the mini synth were two melodies that were actually playing. As the other instruments like the string or the piano or the lead, those were just used to add texture and flair. But now I've made a counter melody using a grand piano preset, as you can see, and it goes something like this. And I added EQ, compressor, and reverb on the close grand preset. Then I added all the instrument on effect track and closed all the master channel on all the instrument just the effect tracks master channel was on. As you can see, there is a compressor and EQ on the effect track. So no instrument is directly connected to the master track. Only the effect track in which all the instruments are connected is directly connected to the master track. I hope you understand. Now let us move on to the drums. As you can see, I have added an attack clap and it sounds something like this. Here is the preset that I've used for the clap sound. Just added a limiter there, nothing much. Next, I have created a hi-hat pattern, as you can see, and it goes something like this. Next, I have created an 808 pattern which is put on an effect track. As you can see on the effect track, I have added a limiter which is directly connected to 808, and this is the preset for 808. As you can see, again the master track is closed and the effect track is only turned on the 808, just like all the other instrument. But just the clap and the snare are directly connected to the master track. Then I've added a crash sound and it goes something like this. And this is the preset for the crash sound. Again I have added a limiter here. This is even directly connected to the master track. Then I have added a riser on the intro which goes something like this. Then on the master track, I have added up EQ where I have cutted band 3 and 4 resonance sounds. And then on the multi-band compressor, I have up the width of the low frequencies. And on the mid frequency, I have just lowered the threshold a little bit. And same on the high frequency, I have lowered the threshold a little bit. And I have increased the width of mid a little bit, but lesser than the low width. And the high width is exactly at the middle. A little bit of dry mix as well. And there you go. Now enjoy the final product. There you go guys. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe and bye.